everyone! Welcome back! Today, we're diving into a topic that's shaping our world, machine learning. You might have heard about AI or ML in the news or while browsing tech blogs. But what exactly is machine learning? And how does it work? That's exactly what we'll cover today in simple words, with examples and even analogies you can relate to. By the end of this video, you'll understand how machine learning works, how it's different from traditional programming, and why it's used everywhere, from Netflix recommendations to self-driving cars. Let's get started! Machine learning is a way for computers to learn from data and make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed for every single task. Machine learning is like showing someone hundreds of pictures of great cakes and some bad ones, and letting them figure out the principles of baking a good cake themselves. They learn from the examples, not a fixed set of instructions. Now, let's talk about the three main types of machine learning. First, we have supervised learning. This is the most common type, and it's where the computer learns from labeled data. The supervisor is you, providing the correct answers in the training data. For example, if you want to predict house prices, you would give the computer a data set with information about houses, like their size, number of bedrooms, and location, along with their final selling prices. The model learns the relationship between the features of a house and its price. Then, when you give it data for a new house, it can predict the price. It's supervised because we give it the answers to learn from. Next is unsupervised learning. In this case, the computer tries to find patterns in unlabeled data all by itself. There's no supervisor telling it what's right or wrong. Imagine you have a massive list of customers and their purchase histories, but no predefined categories for them. An unsupervised learning algorithm could analyze this data and automatically group customers into different segments. For example, frequent shoppers, bargain hunters, or weekend visitors. The machine discovers these hidden structures in the data without any prior labels. Finally, there's reinforcement learning. This is all about learning through trial and error to achieve a goal. The computer, or agent, interacts with an environment and receives rewards or penalties for its actions. Think of training a dog. When it sits, you give it a treat. That's a reward. Over time, it learns that sitting leads to treats. In the tech world, this is how we teach an AI to play a video game. The AI tries different moves. When it gets a higher score, it gets a reward. When it loses, it gets a penalty. Through millions of trials, it eventually learns the best strategies to win the game. Teaching a robot to walk works the same way. It learns to balance and move to maximize its reward of moving forward without falling. You might be surprised to learn that machine learning is already all around us, influencing our daily lives in countless ways. Even when you scroll through your social media feeds on Instagram or TikTok, machine learning algorithms are working behind the scenes. They decide which posts to show you based on what you've engaged with in the past, aiming to keep you on the platform longer. And of course, we have more advanced applications. Self-driving cars use a complex system of machine learning models to see and understand the world around them. They detect pedestrians, other cars, and traffic signs to make safe driving decisions in real time. Voice assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant are another great example. They use machine learning to understand your speech event with different accents and phrasings and respond to your commands accurately. So, how does a machine actually learn? It's a process that usually involves a few key steps. First, we need data, lots of it. This data is the foundation for everything! For our spam filter example, this would be a large collection of emails. Next is the training phase. We feed this data into a machine learning algorithm, also known as a model. The model processes the data and tries to find patterns or relationships. After the model is trained, we move to the evaluation or testing phase. We use a separate set of data that the model has never seen before to test its performance. This is crucial to ensure that the model didn't just memorize the training data, but actually learned the underlying patterns. If the model performs well on this new data, it's ready to be used. Finally, we have deployment. This is where we put the trained model into a real-world application. like integrating our spam filter into an email service. But it doesn't stop there. The model can continue to learn from new data it encounters, becoming even smarter and more accurate over time. This continuous learning is what makes machine learning so powerful. Now, you might be wondering, what's the future of machine learning? Well, it's incredibly bright and expanding rapidly. One of the most exciting areas is in healthcare. ML is helping doctors diagnose diseases like cancer earlier and more accurately by analyzing medical images like X-rays and MRIs. It is also being used to discover new drugs and personalized treatment plans for patients based on their genetic makeup. In the field of climate change, machine learning is being used to create better climate models, optimize energy consumption in buildings, and improve the efficiency of renewable energy sources. It's also revolutionizing industries like finance, with algorithms that predict stock market trends, and agriculture, with systems that monitor crop health to improve yields. As we collect more data and develop more powerful computers, the potential applications of machine learning will only continue to grow, transforming our world in ways we're just beginning to imagine. So, to wrap it all up, machine learning is about teaching computers to learn from data, similar to how humans learn from experience. It's different from traditional programming because we don't write explicit rules. We let the machine figure out the patterns itself. We covered the three main types: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. And we saw how they're used in everything from your social media feed to self-driving cars. I hope this video gave you a clear and simple introduction to the world of machine learning. It is a fascinating field that is already having a huge impact and will only become more important in the future. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more easy-to-understand tech explanations. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.